everyone, Nick here with What Game Now, and this is the closing video in our Box to Battlefield series, or at least for now. We have now finished these miniatures. Bases are done, they're painted, decals are on, and everything. So just a reminder, when you guys first saw these were in a box. It was literally a box of parts. And we started there, and we ended up here. So I hope this video is just showing off the end result, and I hope this video series has been of use to you. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. Okay, the miniatures and assembling and dealing with miniatures is really strange. The first couple of times you do it, I understand. So, like I said, if you got any questions, go ahead and ask. Some general closing tips that I have. When it comes to assembly, it's very important to identify exactly which material you're using. Is the model made out of metal, resin, hard plastic, or soft plastic? If it's made out of resin or metal, and I even do it to soft plastic, we give it a bath of soapy water, just to help clean it off. In fact, I've actually got some other models here. These guys just came out of the bath. Once that's done, we assemble the model. Take your time, dry fit things without glue to make sure everything fits. Use super glue if you're not sure. If it's hard plastic, you should be okay to use plastic glue, but super glue is never not going to work. In addition to that, once you're done assemble and sub-assemblies, so keep in mind that the model's going to have to sit there, like on these models right here. It would not have been a good idea to do the torso, arms, and these hook launchers up here and then glue it to its bottom half. It's not going to stand up. Once the model's assembled, we need to prime it. Make sure you're using an actual primer that says primer on the bottle or the can or whatever. Games Workshop, to the best of my knowledge, is not actually primer. It is an undercoat. It's fantastic to go over a primer, and it works just fine on the plastics, but doesn't work so well on resin, and it's very, very difficult to use on metal and then get it to hold. Painting, I left to you guys and say, look, there's a lot of people out there who are way better painters than I am, who can go through all the minutiae on painting. Ones I'd recommend, Games Workshop has a fantastic series of painting videos on their Warhammer TV YouTube channel. Go check them out. Duncan's Painting Academy is a fairly new one. It's actually an ex-GW painter. One of the guys who did a lot of those videos has struck out on his own. He's got some fantastic stuff up already. I've also gotten a lot out of other major companies like Vallejo. Secret Weapon Miniatures has some good painting tutorials up. Privateer Press has some really good advanced ones where it's not just simple base coat, edge, highlight, done, where they actually do blending and stuff like that. Anyway, once your paint job is done, you need, if it's metal, you need to go ahead and clear coat the model. So some kind of dull coat or gloss coat. These models were one coat tester's gloss coat, one coat tester's dull coat, and then a quick run through with an airbrush of Vallejo matte varnish. If you want to put decals on, Microset and Microsol are your best friends. The best time to do it is after the gloss coat, although you can really do it at any time. The best time is after the gloss coat. Those will need to be applied and matted back down. And then for basing, the sand and stuff here, there's lots of resources you can use. You can use actual sand. I've encountered people who do that. The tip here that I wanted to point out was it is really helpful to water down some Elmer's glue when you're done and run it over the entire base just to help seal it down. And you can feel the difference when you do that. The tufts I have on here are the Wasteland Tufts by Army Painter. They're just super glued down. I could have put some rocks on there, but I'm being consistent. So with that, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this series. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm not entirely sure we're going to do many more of these. We might, as certain other things come up, maybe reference back to these or add to the series as more discussion points. But on the whole, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this one, and I will see you guys next time.
Hey, this is Dave. If you like what we're doing here at What Game Now, go ahead and click on one of the videos which should be on either side of me, or click right in the middle and go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit the bell once you subscribe so that you know when we have new videos. Please go ahead and share us with your friends. Let everybody know that we're here. Thank you for watching, and thank you for all of our subscribers already. And we look forward to bringing you more content every chance that we get.